segue to jump into something that we wanted to discuss today, and that's collaborations. And we've had these discussions before, but a lot of the shoes that we talked about today and a lot of the shoes that actually make the headlines are collaborations. And it would probably be good to discuss it and kind of state our own opinions, especially because we've had these discussions months back, but we haven't really had them recently.
True.
And it would be good to kind of revisit it and see what's everybody's angle on this. Because, yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter what page you go to, and when you see the end of the year list, right? It doesn't matter if you I'm not gonna name any competitors.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like, it doesn't matter whose list you go to. Most of the list is gonna be
slightly similar to, at least we'll have 5 similar sneakers.
Yeah, but even if they differentiate, more than half the list is gonna be collaborations.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
And they really dominate sneaker space, and I think that at some point they were used to distinguish. So you had a bunch of GRs, and then every now and then you would have a collab pop up. Mm-hmm. And it would distinguish itself from, it would be different materials, it had a special story behind it, it was a project that it was worked on, or it was for a cause and whatever. But now it seems that every weekend you get a collaboration, and every weekend they're dropping a shoe that's supposed to be different than all of the other ones. And all right, so let me start with this, okay? We've given New Balance a lot of praise. You dragged them a little bit, but like for the most part, we've given them praise. The protection pack, or the Refined Future.
Yes.
Right. So when it first dropped, it was 2 or 3 colorways. What was it?
3.
3 colorways. Okay. And it was dope to see something different. The shoe looked like it was ripped. The colors were interesting and everything. And then it's like, and I know all of this is done months. It takes about like a year and a half for a shoe to drop from the original design, when they say it's going to drop and whatever, until it hits the shelves. It's about a year and a half. But it's just
they got it down to a year. Some people now, like, they're really cutting short now. They're going.
But yeah, because for example, if you use a protection pack, for that shoe to come out probably took that time. But then when they're like, oh, let's drop another colorways, it's just colors now.
Now it's colors.
So that's not going to take any time.
Right, yeah.
So that will be so much faster.
But to me, that's a prime example of like them overdoing a collaboration. And now so they dropped the first 3 colorways, then they dropped another 2 or 3.
Yeah, before you do it. So which is cool. The protection pack, it was never a collaboration. And this is what's so good about it. It's a GR shoe that is done by an in-house designer. So that's what's so good about this, the whole thing.
Okay.
But as you said, this we can still use it as an example.
Yeah.
Because they've dropped 3, and then 6-7 months later they dropped another 3.
Yeah.
And then another.
And I think that you sent out in the group today.
6 months is another 4.
Yeah, the photo that you sent out in the group today is like 4.
Now they want to drop another 4.
No, I think the last one was 4.
Oh, the last one, because I know that
it was the pink, the purple, the orange, and there was another color.
Oh, but it was 5, and they've cut it into 3 and 2.
No, but the orange dropped.
Yeah, but it's
They
funny
just didn't drop. They didn't drop here.
But they dropped in Asia at some time, and then Europe was some time.
Yeah. I didn't know it was different times.
Yeah,
because I know Mato got the orange
from Europe,
in England, and I didn't even know. He said, "Oh, look what I got." I was like, "When did they drop?"
Yeah.
So the whole of that New Balance, they were like, "No."
Yeah, and then you sent a photo of these 4.
Yeah, these
dropping.
4. I mean. Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't know if they're gonna call it like that. So the name protection pack is, as we call it, came from the street. Somebody called it protection pack. We all call it, but the actual name for the shoe is called Refined Future.
Yeah.
But with this pack, this was funny. So with this pack that's coming out, they call it
Protection pack.
They call it the protection pack of Refined Future.
Why was it called protection pack?
I have no idea still yet, and I don't care. But I like that name. You know, there's the name that sticks to you.
Yeah,
like,
but I just
it's
just weird.
And it's done well just for that name. Nobody wants to call it Refined Future, but when you hear to the creator, which is his art is flying asparagus. Respect to that guy, because He always like responds if you.
Yeah.
When he did the shoe, he did an explanation why he called it Refined Future, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, look into that.
I can kind of understand it just by looking at the shoe. I can kind of get where he's going.
Bro, to create a GR, and this is where Nike is struggling. They cannot create a new shoe that we would like.
Because everyone's gone.
In a way, most of the people are gone.
Yeah.
True that.
So, yeah, you're right. I kind of, so it's an in-house design, but it blew up, and now it seems like new colorways drop in. It's like difficult to keep up with like, I mean, it's like very similar to what Nike has been doing with Dunks.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
If people forget, Nike was doing it with Air Forces.
True.
Nike was doing it with Pegasuses.
Pegasi.
Racer Flyknits. They've done it with every shoe.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like way back. I'm not talking about the new of it. I'm talking about the OG Pegasus. They were doing it. Yeah. They were doing it. I remember when, at one point Nike was just changing the swoosh.
No, Vandals.
Then they were changing Vandals. Yeah, Vandals. They were banging them.
Yeah, they were just.
Yeah.
So what do you guys? How do you see this? How do you see collaborations? How do you see? How do you see this whole situation right now with everything that's happening?
Always look at me.
No,
let's go. So for me, with the collaborations thing, I just see it as business. It's business. You're taking people that are big somewhere else, getting their following and bringing them into your company, whether they're a big designer somewhere or like they might be big in the streets. Mm-hmm. Streets know who they are. The culture loves them. Bring them in. You're bringing that demographic. Because look at Salehe. He's quite a quirky. That's a better word. He's quite a quirky looking fellow. Now, his followers are probably not buying certain other shoes, but when you talk to him and bring him in, they're coming. When you look at someone like Kanye, music brings his people, and then it transitions.
Fashion people as well.
That come in to that. You got you could look at any Travis
of course,
fans, and you're bringing someone that may not be buying your shoe, and they're coming in. Business wise, it makes more sense. So now, if I start doing that with multiple shoes, I've got multiple revenues of business coming in, multiple different demographics that are coming in that probably wouldn't have been messing with us.
No, I know, but I think that you brought up a really good example in Salehe, and I think that he's one of the guys actually right now that kind of, in my eyes, I guess, does it the right way, because there's a big variety in his drops.
Yes.
And then you don't get, like, no two products are similar. Even when he drops 3 different colorways of Crocs, it's not like shades of...
Not just colorways.
No.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
and there's a reason for every colorway as well. Yeah. Like the one that drops tomorrow is to do with the water or something like that.
Tide, yeah.
So he does it. Like you got... And this Salehe, I see him as like the anti-hero.
Okay.
He's not the one that everyone goes to, but when he does something, people are like, okay, wow. Yeah, and it kind of works like that. He's not the bad guy. He's like Deadpool.
Okay.
He just does what he's doing and then comes in and everyone's like, okay, right, yeah, I'll mess with that. And it works. Like, you got some people that do that. You got some people that are like the cookie cutter good guy, like Travis. Mm-hmm. Obviously what happened with the whole shenanigans, that's unfortunate and that's something different. Yeah. But he's the good guy, clean cut, so on and so forth. Yeah, he rages or whatever they call it.
Just does
but
clean.
He doesn't do anything bad. Mm-hmm. So you've got different kind of people and it works. Like when I said earlier on, you're either the good guy or the villain, and it's gonna work. People are gonna buy into it.
All right.
That's prime example again. Mischief, when they go to little Nas mm-hmm. and do that whole Satan shoot, mm-hmm. people were rushing to buy it.
But you know what? Talking about it, I see. Mischief is it's a product of the hype.
100%.
So, if the hype of these collaborations weren't there, Mischief would have not existed.
And that is remember when I said that Mischief's whole
Like
strategy is
is in the name.
being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Prime example, I remember the first time I saw Mischief was not on any sneaker blogs, was not anywhere. The first place I saw Mischief was on Unbox Therapy, months before any sneaker blog.
Oh yeah, because they
sent him a pair
of the holy waters.
Yeah,
exactly.
Unbox Therapy had them months before any sneaker blog was talking about them. Anybody. I remember when the people started talking about them, I was like, I already know everything about them because I've seen Unbox Therapy. He opens it and he goes through every element. That's when I used to watch that show.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can see already, they're looking for the hype.
Oh yeah.
They're looking to be infamous. They're not looking trying to be famous. They want to be infamous. So that's why everything they've done has been always something controversial.
And he's not by the way, like he's not a struggling artist or anything. The guy got money.
He's probably
That's why
it's one of them ones like
he's doing it for fun, which is
Isn't it like a collective of
I don't know.
artists?
whoever
Led by
owns
one
that,
guy?
whoever owns it, whether it's a collective or one guy, they're comfortable. They do whatever they want.
You
whenever
get
they
people
want.
that do that. Look, remember when? Oh, you probably wouldn't even remember, but Winona Ryder at one point, you know the actress.
Yeah.
She's well off. She was going to shops and stealing socks
For the thrill.
just for the thrill. She got arrested stealing socks, and we said, "Why did you do it?" I just for the thrill. They do things like that sometimes. It's like I'm trying to get to that level of money where I need to steal socks.
Another collaboration that I really want to ask you about. What's your opinion on Travis Scott, Fragment, Jordans?
Yes. I like the shoe, the whole triple collab. You're doing too much for me. Even with the Nike Sacai clot, I like the shoe, but to me it's a money grab. You're grabbing everyone and come together like we're doing a Voltron thing again.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try it. Why do three of you need to collab? Three of you didn't collab.
There was no need.
That's exactly my whole question. Because I know that now, like, less is more. All right, we're trying to simplify things. Everybody's doing extra stuff, and now you're trying to simplify. But for example, the high tops, the fragments, the fragment joints. I was thinking about this, like when it first dropped, like when people first started talking about it, and you could only see like the heel, right, with the fragment,
with the fragment
logo and whatever, and everybody's what's this going to be?
What is it? It's a location, isn't it? Is it like a location?
It's like a thunderbolt, like.
Oh no.
It's the embossed.
No, I first saw
logo.
no, but you know underneath it's got the.
Oh, you got the
I think it's a.
I saw the little thunder.
Oh no! First I saw the you know the text that's on the sole. I saw that first.
So and then I was like, okay, so fragments. So how does this whole thing work? And then I know that I heard somebody told a story when I forgot who it was, but somebody told a story of Travis approaching Hiroshi when he saw him somewhere and said something to him, I respect your work, etc., etc. And that's all fine and well, right? But like for those three brands to collaborate and to come out with that shoe, it's kind of like the plain white and blue and black.
There was no innovation in anything. There's nothing.
I don't understand
There's
it.
no design.
And like you said, is it really somebody from Hiroshi's team and somebody from Travis's team and somebody from Nike sitting at a table and like looking at a drawing of a Jordan, like what could we do? And then like they all kind of give their input. Like I don't understand what happens.
I think what happened is that story with Travis and seeing Hiroshi and so on and so forth probably happened. Someone went back, one of them two, or someone else linked with them, or their management, or whatever, spoke to Nike. Nike thought, three powerhouses, let's go.
Let's go.
They saw the dollar sign and said, let's go. Greenlit that immediately. Because if you think Nike's powerhouse, Travis powerhouse, Hiroshi cult.
Yeah.
Right, but and I know.
That's exactly what you said. Yeah.
Take the hype away. That shoe itself. Like this shoe to me looks 10 times better than and I'm not even like crazy about this one, but it just looks like it's 10 times more interesting than that. It's just so plain, man.
I don't
See
agree.
what he say? What he says though.
Are you talking about the high or the low or both?
The high.
I like the lows a lot more than the highs.
We like the lows.
I don't like the highs.
I love the lows. No, I like the lows a lot. I really want the lows. I'm trying to get the lows. But again, remember when I say it all the time, when the highs came, images came out, I said they're dead. I don't want them. Then I saw a white lace in them and I was sold. The white lace changed the whole structure of the shoe for me.
It is a good shoe, but again, if this shoe was a GR shoe, like the Stealth or the Heritage, how they came out.
Stealth's over
The
there.
Stealth on the Heritage when they came out, nobody. So they sat on the shelf. Some of them sat on the shelf.
The
So
Stealth's
if
leather,
this-
have you felt the leather on the Stealths?
Yeah, I kept saying to people, this is what will be as good as this.
Bro, when I felt them, they're over there. When I felt the Stealths, the grey and whites, bro, it's the bit inside
Listen,
here.
do you know how much they go for?
How much?
100 and...
No, they're below retail.
Yes, but see, same now. What you said, this says the same theory. So if the Stealth was, what's
If
the
you have
brand?
the little-
What's the club? What's the
Fragment.
Fragment and
Travis.
It will be people go bananas.
Exactly.
People will just freaking lose their minds.
But yeah, but then we yes, I don't disagree with you, but
End of story.
I don't. I never look at people going crazy. It's like when we speak sometimes, and you go, when you said about the Travis, and he goes, they're not going to sell. I'm like, what are you talking about? The Travis is going to sell. He goes, no, but they're going to be sitting in. They're not going to resell. And I never look at the resale. I never look at.
But then that's us.
I know. I'm just saying me.
Yeah.
So I don't look at that. People, the hype. I kind of just bypass the hype because
We do, 'cause I think-
I'm too old. I
That's
said
one,
it. I said it. I'm too old. All right.
I think within the sneaker space itself, we matured, like from whatever we was to now, and we look at what is crazy now. Social media took this hype to a different level, and now brands, because they've done the collapse from back then to now. They just keep on checking, like, okay, what can we do next? Okay, collab with this. Okay, what we do next? How about we do collab with this? And they're like, okay, you know what? Let's do double collab.
They did a collab with SpongeBob.
You know, I mean, listen. You see that SpongeBob with you talking about the Kyries? You see that?
They were.
That was really done well.
No, they were dead. But what's that? The starfish dude, Philip or whatever his name is. That pink one, bro, was bananas. Is his name Philip or Kevin? I don't know.
Saying random names, bro.
I don't watch SpongeBob,
old now.
but the pink one was crazy. No, but it was done. Even with the pineapple was on the thing.
Yes,
it was done really well.
You know,
Patrick.
Did you just Google it?
Yeah, we just googled it.
Google that shit real quick.
Hey, but Philip, Patrick, Kevin, they all goes on the same lane, yeah.
Same thing. It's all P.
But yeah, it's all Pete.
Pushing P.
But they've done them well because, and this is what a collab's supposed to be for people that like that. So it's not for us, but people that watch the show that can relate to the show will go get the shoe. And these what collabs used to be done for, but right now it's just a bit of like, you get a collab. You want a collab?
You get a collab. You get a collab.
You get Everybody get a collab.
You know what it is for me? I think this conversation is wires crossed. We're looking at it from a love perspective. They're looking at it from a business perspective.
100%.
Done.
But they cling themselves though.
I don't think they
But
will.
you say that.
Wouldn't it?
Numbers will show you in a way.
Wouldn't it make more sense to make it a little bit more scarce?
But the shoes are scarce.
How?
The numbers of people trying to get the shoes, they're scarce.
guess, yeah.
So it is.
The numbers of
So
people,
they're
yes.
killing you with collabs, but there's low levels of the collabs.
All right.
But yeah, I guess you got to put it in perspective. We got to start this discussion with what you just said. I think that's something that we need to like establish first, and that's we're looking at it from like it's our passion or whatever you want to call it, and what we would like it to be. But that's completely different from reality, which is companies are there to make money.
100%.
But still, I kind of like, I don't know, I think there needs to be a middle ground, and I think we might be at that age now where maybe like that wave is kind of dying, where they just gave, like you just said, collabs for everybody, or like, all right, you had a hit shoe, so here's 10 more shoes for you to do and whatever. I was very surprised actually the other day. I started counting all the Travis Scott's. So just like if you look at the ones that he's got like 7, 8 different ones. Because he's got the original, the high tops with the reverse swoosh, right?
Yeah.
Then,
And the lows.
Then he's got the lows. Then there was the reverse mocha, or whatever you want to call them. And then there was the 2 Fragment collaborations, right?
And then you got 4s.
No, it's about
no,
ones.
I'm just talking about the ones. So that's 5 already. That's 5 ones.
Yeah.
Then the Phantoms are coming out.
And then
Olive.
the olive
And then
as well.
So that's 7 different ones for Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And there could be another colorway that I'm missing.
I mean,
but
it is or not, but yes, that's a lot.
that's 7 collaborations.
And that's not even going into the other numbers.
Exactly. He's got the 4s. He's got a bunch of like friends and family colorways that he dropped, like the purple ones or whatever.
And the yellow ones,
Sixes.
6s, 2 6s.
Then he's got like a really random, like a 37 or something.
34.
Dude,
34.
Go on, say you like it. Or say,
Wait,
I know a guy that...
Can you pull it out? No, I do.
What is it?
Can you pull it? I think it's at 32 or 34.
Travis.
I know someone I know in the UK bought them to
what?
resell them.
And,
He's still got them to this day.
To this day.
6.
To this day, he's still got them shoes.
No, these 33.
33.
I like 33s for bowling. I would bowl in these. You know, I would bowl in these. You know, it's something I'd wear. You know, it's something.
Hold on, you said you.
Ballers.
See,
No. We're gonna cut to the scene for cuspers.
Let's go. Flash. Oh!
Of you balling, yeah. All right.
But see, this is. I do. By the way, I do dig that design of that shoe anyway, regardless.
All my guys are ballers.
So yeah, these are good.
But they, I think, I don't know, are we on the end of that wave and now people are gonna kind of, and with...
The operative word you just said there, we. We are on the end of that wave with the collabs. The Young Bucks are still going.
No, that wasn't my question.
I'll hold that up. But yeah,
No, my question is, are the companies now kind of, you don't think so?
Why is Bad Bunny still getting shoes to be released? Is it Bad Bunny or Bad Baby?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Why are these shoes still coming out? Those last ones, those 2s are sitting on the shelves.
The forums.
You're talking about J Balvin.
J Balvin, sorry, J Balvin.
Whoa.
Sorry, Bad Bunny.
Why sorry Bad Bunny? These shoes are
He's got
doo-doo as well.
He's got forums. Yeah.
Doo-doo as well. But what I'm saying is, they're coming. Why does he have a collab, first of all?
That's something we still don't know.
Well, we do know. Money grab. You're going and hitting a demographic. He's big in, is it reggaeton? I don't even know what music he makes. Is it reggaeton?
Yeah.
Spanish, is it Spanish music? I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Sorry, my Spanish guys.
it's not.
But it's not what? It's not Spanish.
Oh,
Where's he from?
You're black. You can label whoever you want. You can label whoever you want, however you want, man. It's all good. I can't say it. If I said it, it would be problematic. You can say whatever you want to say.
I don't know what dude is. I don't know who they are.
Makes Spanish music. Guy speaks Spanish. He's like, make Spanish music, man. Whatever the
He's
fuck.
Latin. You as a DJ, you as a DJ should know something. You know what I mean?
Alright, let me talk to you here, yeah?
Yeah.
Me as a DJ would not know about Bad Bunny, J Balvin,
J Bunny.
but J Bunny or Bad Balvin, whatever they are. That's not in my
What's funny,
arsenal.
I've seen some articles do say there is a good story behind that, the first Jordan that he had to put out. So
The really colorful
the
one.
colorful one, and
Yeah.
why they gave him that color.
That shoe was bananas.
That was crazy. I don't like it personally.
I've
to me,
seen
but some people can
one
rock it.
person rock them, and I was like,
Some people can pull this off, you know.
Oh yeah.
okay, guys,
For real.
we're gonna have a counter now. every time I say the shoe's awful, this guy says somebody can pull them off.
Yes, I will.
And then next time we need to see the picture of the guy pulling them off. I don't want to hear this anymore.
Okay,
so we're gonna hold you accountable
All right,
now.
done. Let's do that.
Every time, like, what was it? The furry Grinch shoes.
That was a reach. I was
The furry Grinch shoes. Remember the Grinch dunks?
Oh yeah.
I was like, some guy can pull them off.
No.
I know a guy who. I want to know who this guy is.
No.
I'm gonna throw a tomato at
It
him.
was the Grinch himself.
It was that's who it was. Just before Christmas.
Official Grinch shoe.
Doo-doo.
But yeah, see.
What were you saying about the J Balvin and?
So yeah, they got to reach out. Billie Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
All these people. You're seeing these random people, and it's like, yeah, but what's this collab for? Because it's not for me. But all of the people who it's for, they're eating them. They're eating them.
In a way,
they're eating them. 80% of their thing is selling through. So Nike's made their money and some.
Very true. But as you said that let's say from 2019 to now, all the numbers of the collabs being bought is reducing. So as he said, your point is true. Maybe 80%, 70% still like sells, so they're still making their money.
So hold on, what's reducing the
number of people buying the collabs that you're talking about? The useless collabs from certain artists. It got to a point where people were like, okay. Like,
but
did I don't know how well Billie Eilish shoes.
Right here, it did like it's not good.
It didn't sell.
Yeah. I mean, but again, they've done it really well, and they did it in women's sizing. So, and most of the fans are women, and it was done well.
What does Billie Eilish do? Spanish music. I'm joking. Now, what does she do? She do pop.
You know what?
Bro, we're gonna get canceled.
I don't know even what she does.
Right now, I don't know. This is with all honesty, she is a phenomenal singer.
Oh, she sings.
Bro, her voice is phenomenal.
Okay.
With all honesty, so
that's a bold statement.
No. You should listen to this, and then you'll be like, okay, she's talented. She's not just.
Patti LaBelle is a phenomenal singer.
Okay, no, don't go there. That's like it's a different like level. She is. From recent years, who do you think like somebody has a good voice like a female singer?
Adele.
SZA. Adele.
Okay.
Adele.
If Adele tells you Billie Eilish is phenomenal,
I don't really trust Adele.
She said Stormzy was good, man. She backed Stormzy.
Let's not even get into music because that Stormzy video.
That was dope.
Jesus.
You know what I found really weird in that video? I was like, is he done with Adidas? Because one of the first shoes that you actually see in the video, one of his boys, when he's like at a podium, and one of his boys it's a Nike shoe on the side.
Oh yeah.
And you can actually see it in the video. Because I know that
is he wearing it though?
No, one of his boys.
Yeah, so that's fine.
One of his boys.
Because when they normally do it, so you can't wear the shoe.
No, yeah, I know, but like you don't want.
No, but he was in
with brands.
But he was in the video with Dave wearing Adidas, and Dave's songs Jordan 4s and Jordan 1s.
Very true.
So
that is true. But I found that weird because
that might be the reason why it's in the other video. He got cut from that song. Like nah.
No, because I know that some people who are associated with certain brands. I saw NBA had a media day the other day, and Kawhi Leonard. So Nike does all the jerseys now, but Kawhi Leonard signed with New Balance. So he actually ripped the
logo.
But Jordan used to do that. So at one of the Olympics, he covered it.
Yeah.
And then who was it? There was a story I was listening to the other day where someone went to go and see Jordan, and he was wearing an Adidas tracksuit.
Nelly came to see him wearing
it was an Adidas tracksuit, and he's like, "What are you doing?
Don't do
that."
my office. Yeah.
Fun, man. Yeah. But listen, from these collabs here,
Billie Eilish shoes are not reselling for a lot.
So this is how now sort of. Okay.
But they're reselling. So that means they're sold out. Unless they're under retail.
But then collaborations, hype, resellers is sort of one cloud. They work sort of together in a way.
100%. That's why I said if they're sold out, if they're under retail, that means they're still on the shelves.
No, not necessarily.
For example.
Not necessarily at all.
Well, I'm not talking about under retail here though.
Yeah.
Because obviously our prices are higher.
Under retail over there.
Okay.
But it's the same. Like all her shoes, some of the sizes are under retail or same as retail. But again, it's people had enough, bro. They got to this point where like.
Well, I don't think Billie Eilish is really a good example to sell though, because she's not.
Apparently, all of these are below retail, man.
So now we're talking about
Her shoes are not.
We cannot take Travis as an example, neither Billie Eilish, but all the collabs in between. This is where we can actually.
You kind of weigh out more. Yeah.
The Sacai's, for example, the normal waffle Sacai, the price has dropped by 30%.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
From 2021 to now, they dropped 30%.
Really?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, no, because I'm looking for the Wolf Greys.
Yeah, well, check it out. It's cheaper than it used to be. So,
Yeah, but they were stupidly expensive though.
You see, so these things changed.
But then that would be time, because when people have put them on for the stupid prices and no one's been buying them, how many years has that been? Is it 2020 or 2021 they came out?
No, they came in 2021.
All right, 2021. So this is what I'm saying.
There's shoes in 2020. There's shoes in 2020.
The Sacai's were 2021.
Check it out.
Which ones?
The Sacai's.
There's so many. There's so many.
I'm looking at all the. I typed in
the Wolf
Sacai.
Grey. The Wolf Grey. The white and grey ones with the clear toe box.
Oh, is he talking about
No.
these?
Oh, the clear toe box, not the last
Wolf
one.
Grey. No, not the Sacai Fragment.
Okay.
That's 2021.
Oh.
I'm talking about the Sacai's. They were like 2019 or 20.
These could
2019,
be
I think it was.
2020.
2020.
Not 2019.
2020 then.
2019 for these.
2019 actually, that one.
It was
End
Wolf
of
Grey.
2019.
Yeah, it was around September
1, 2,
times.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Because it was those. It was the pine greens came out, and
Okay, so
those were the second drop. The first drop was before that.
Man, Sakai's got almost 20 drops.
So-
20 different colorways.
So how it worked, like when you look at it with the stats, the first few releases from, let's say, Sacai will be the most coveted. This is what people really want. All the other ones, the prices are just falling down and down. Some of them stayed on the shelves for months, and so now, like, what's next? Or like Nike really now is struggling to figure out, okay, what's the next step to make people excited for a shoe that is new, except trying to collab with somebody that is bigger.
But the thing is going to be just another collab.
And that's why they tried to reach to Salehe. He is big up there, so they tried to go for that. Like, okay, let's get somebody now that is freaking doing the most, like doing really good stuff. Get him in our team to do something.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think that most of these collaborations, they're done on retro models, and very few of these come up with something new.
We're talking about Nike, eh?
Well, who comes up with new stuff?
Uh,
I mean, 550s are new.
Joe Fresh Goods.
yes, that's again.
The next free
The
shoes are.
90, 60.
Amy-
Well, the new
No.
shoes that are coming.
992s. It's
No.
relatively new.
One of them he's bringing out. It's a new shoe.
9060. No, he didn't.
9060 that he did.
That's a new shoe.
No, but out of the ones that are coming out, he's got a new shoe coming out, a new silhouette.
New silhouette.
Joe Fresh Goods.
Completely.
Completely new. I think it's those pink, green, and
No,
No,
these are
that's
992s.
oh, there's one of them is a new silhouette. It's
Okay.
coming out.
Haven't
There's
seen
a new silhouette of the Joe Fresh Goods coming out, and then
He started the
was it-
1960, bro.
was it 960?
960.
Yeah.
That's the one he started,
with the
yeah,
big bump. Yeah. The one that I've got, the pink ones.
Yeah. And then you got Salehe started with the 2002R,
Okay.
because that's a completely new shoe.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
freaking success. Like
Yeah.
from day one, even the GRs are phenomenal.
Nike. Yeah.
Struggling.
You know what's really weird? We barely mentioned Adidas this entire episode, man. And especially in these
Oh, you
collaborations.
spoke about the ones with
the
Joe
Sean
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that's
mean,
about
these
it.
are some collabs that could be good. The Kith series they dropped like last month.
those are
that
really
was,
good. Those
that
are really
was
But you know what it
amazing.
is? I find Adidas quite flat.
To a
But-
certain-
That is true.
If they come in with somebody, Kith has got the Midas touch at the moment.
Yeah.
Very rarely his shoes don't hit.
Yeah.
Like those ones are they're bananas.
Yeah.
Remember when you showed them to me and I was
Yeah.
on StockX immediately. You know I don't do StockX. I was on StockX immediately like,
You gotta find.
I need to find these shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Adidas is seems like they're kind of falling behind.
Sort of flatlined in a way. They trying to pick
that's a
themselves
good way to say it. It's really flat, and all of these like the Bad Bunny forums and whatever, they don't pop. They other than people who are super fans, I don't see like people seeing these and being like, oh, these look interesting. Let me get these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys? You want to add?
I mean, listen. I hope they.
Someone in the comments, please let me know what type of music J Balvin and Bad Bunny mix, because I'm ignorant out here.
I mean, we hope we see more meaningful collabs. We hope to see collabs that actually come out of here. You know, brands should work more to get in touch with either the culture in each country. Let me just say this quick, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This BAPE collab, not even collab, BAPE drop that happened for the like this is their 3rd year in Dubai. They opened 3 years ago.
Bro.
For the BAPE store.
Look to the camera.
I will.
Talk to the people.
They've tried to translate what's it again? A bathing ape.
Yeah, wait.
From English to Arabic.
Wait. So for people who don't know, Dubai Mall has a BAPE store, and this is the 3rd year anniversary of the store. Okay,
yes.
so
From there, they try to do a capsule, you know, let's get some t-shirts out, hoodie, whatever, and some kicks. The kicks were fine. Colors were good.
Which
green,
brand?
black.
A bathing ape.
A bathing ape. Now they want to translate a bathing ape in Arabic, so they're like, oh, we're in Dubai, we'll put it in Arabic. I mean, it's so lazy. This is BAPE. It's so lazy to type it on in Google and then straight and go like paste it. Like, did you even consult any Arabic speaking people or even Emirati? Anybody? Just like, does this? You don't need to pay them. You just needed to ask. Like, is this right?
Explain to people what it actually translated to so what a bathing ape translated to in
my
Arabic.
People. So we'll show you. Obviously, we'll show them the T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says al-istihmam qurt. The word for word translation is the shower is a monkey. Close enough.
So a bathing ape translated to a shower is a monkey.
Google Translate, like not even.
Because Ahmed tried it, and it exactly. So if you write a bathing ape in Google Translate, we'll give you exactly what I just told you.
Okay.
Forward for word is the shower is a monkey in Arabic. This is what it reads. How? Like it's
Maybe this was the plan. Like it was like a joke, so that only Arabic people would laugh. No,
bro. I mean, in a way, you know, like it feels like this is a bit insulting. Like, say you got Dubai on it and it says that. Like, what are you talking about? You know, just minor. Like when these things happen, brands should consult either Arabic people from the culture. Just have an insight. Believe me, they will help you elevate that.
you know what? It's true, because I can understand how it become disrespectful. That's why when we were doing the lace check, literally got the lace check, got it translated. I went to about 7 different Arabic people, and even when I was getting my stamp made, I got made short. It says the lace check. How many times did I send it to you?
Yeah.
But what does this say? No, this.
Yeah.
Okay, what does it say? No, this. Okay, cool. Change. Is it good now? Yeah, we're good. I still double checks, because you can't come to somewhere and then not do something correctly.
Yeah. True.
Because it shows the people from that place that you didn't care enough to really
100%
check it and get it done. So.
And that's all people.
So big up to, was it the shower is a monkey?
The shower is a monkey, man. I mean, listen, yeah. So from that, like brands, Nike, New Balance, whatever, all the big brands.
Hit up Nada Flash on Instagram, Nada X Flash, and get it translated.
We got artists in the region. We got like designers. Just do a small collab, because they can reach somewhere. Like, I'll kid you not, Nike can do whatever they want. One collab with whoever they want in a region. Yes, they will get some people, but really to hit a certain culture, if you want to really direct that product to them, you gotta get somebody from there just to do the thing. Yeah. And I hope brands like really do that. And all over the world, doesn't have to be about us, but if you want to release, like, this is what good about Japan, for example. They will get people from there to do their collabs. France will do the same. That's why. This is why Chateau.
Maison Chateau
Rouge. Here you go. Oh, yeah, I see what you.
I've been practicing in the mirror.
So this is why it fails, because the owner, he grew up in France, in the boroughs. He knows what's up. So what he created something. It
resonates.
Raw. Even to me, just because I walked and was there in that neighborhood, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
So let's
So it's on me.
anything else to add?
No. I can't speak on that. I'm not qualified. I don't know Arabic, so I just support my brother. That's all it is. All I
Anything
can
else to
do.
add to the topic?
Oh, well, but the collabs.
Yeah.
Oh no, I said all. I speak too much, bro.
I think that's
Actually, I'm gonna cut that bit out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that bit out, though. I
Yeah.
don't speak too much, and he speaks more.
Let us know in the comments if he speaks too much.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one in the books.
Yeah, so it's a wrap, episode 5 of the N.Stock podcast with myself, Mr. Marquis.
Flash. Before we say what's up, hit the like button, subscribe, all the good buttons.
Notification bell.
Peace out, sir.
Yeah, peace.